guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Spring and today we're back with our last part of our 10-minute follow along shadowboxing for beginners series. Today's class we're going to have a look at the basic roundhouse kick. So kicking to the ribs on the rear side and the lead side, which we're going to do is switch kick. Alright, let's get into it. In our last two videos guys, we had a look at the basic jab cross. So single jab, single cross, teep, rear teep. We had knees. So we had rear knee, switch knee, and also horizontal elbow, okay? So if you want to have a look at those, click on those videos, review them, follow along. We had broken down the stance and the footwork a little bit more as well. We're looking at really basic movements for now, so forward and backwards movements and lateral right to left. And today we're going to add in the roundhouse kick. Again, looking at it in a single strike kind of aspect first, so practicing good stance, going into the strike, coming back into the strike, and if you feel comfortable from there, we'll add in a couple of movements forward and back too. Let's get started. Alright guys, so just like the other two videos, let's start with our basic stance. So quick review, if I'm a right-handed person, left leg forward, orthodox stance, nice comfortable feet, so always pointing your hips squared on, rocking forward and back, natural bend in your knees. Okay, add a couple of movement steps now, so forward step, leading with the front leg, and backward step, always keeping width and distance. Alright, let's add in right to left, so stepping to my lead side, I'll move my lead leg first, and to the rear side, rear leg first. Again guys, it's just a quick review. In the first video of this series, we had a much slower kind of breakdown of the stance. Just want to get you guys comfortable and just follow along. Let's go back to the lead side, into the center line. I've also set up some wraps on the ground. You can kind of put tape on the floor or set your wraps out as well. Just make sure you're not going to trip over. Okay, so basic roundhouse kick to the body. Let's have a look at the rear side first. In your stance, let's break down the movement. It starts with a step with my front leg. Yes, I'm opening up the hips to come through with the kick. I'm trying to kick with the bottom part of my shin. So trying to get full range using that long weapon. So this part of your shin, guys, is trying to hit the ribs. Yeah, so trying to hit the ribs. I'm going to try and turn my knee and my shin over with that rotation to get a flush contact with the ribs, okay? So from here, in your stance, again, starting, always relaxed. We're going to take a step first, yeah? From that step, I'm going to pull my back hip, foot comes off the ground, turn, and my front foot, the heel, comes off the ground to enable that rotation. One more point, guys, we're going to swing the same arm. So I'm going to kick my right leg, my right arm swings. Okay, so think about all those steps. Let's try to put it together. So we're stepping across, kicking, just kick all the way through for now, so you can feel that nice rotation in the hip and bring it back. Okay, again, good stance, timing. When you're ready, take that step, lead side, pull the hip, kick, and bring it back, all right? Let's do that again. In your stance, let's do it slow. Stepping, lead foot, turn, kick, and back. So when I'm kicking, I'll show you guys from this side. I don't want to be flat-footed on my front foot like this. Yeah, it's really hard for me to find that rotation, and for me personally, I feel like I'm about to twist my knee as well. So important to turn your heel and enable that full rotation. Try not to control that leg that you're kicking with. You're keeping it relaxed, yeah? So the part that you're controlling is your core, that strong stance, your guard, but the leg that you're kicking with, keep it relaxed. Let it do its thing, kick all the way through. So don't hold tension in your kicking leg. So again, in your stance, we're here, we're taking a step. Always step off the line first, yeah? Stepping off the line. If I step straight forward towards my partner and try and kick, you'll feel that it's very tight. So the movement here is very tight for my hips to kick through. So again, always taking a step off the line, bring your weight forward into the kick and bring it back. Yeah, recover into your stance. One more time. Step off with the front foot, kick, and bring it back. When you're stepping for your front foot, you're kicking, guys, make sure you're going where you want to go. So you're not stepping and rotating your foot in the wrong direction. So I'm here, I want to kick that way, so I bring my foot in that direction over there. So I'm here, I'm stepping, kick, and just bring your leg back for now. Yeah? All right, one more time from this side. From your stance, start with a step, weight forward, kick, and bring it back. Okay, so that was the rear kick. Once you're comfortable with that static movement, let's add a little bit of footwork. So practicing forward, backwards, lateral steps. Let's go for 5, yeah? So I'm walking forward. When you're ready, in your stance, I want you guys to throw a kick. That's 1 for me. Bring it back. And practice. We can also go backwards and kick. That's fine. Catch your feet. Kick, and back. Yeah? We want to go sideways. So now I'm walking to my lead side. I'll take that step, kick, and bring it back. If I'm going to my rear side, same thing. When I'm ready to kick, I still want to make all the same steps. So I'm going to step forward, across the line, kick, and bring it back. Okay, one more. By yourself, guys. In your stance, and kick. All right, so that was the rear roundhouse kick, super basic. Now, let's go into our switch kick. So again, similar to the knee, there's many ways we can set up our lead kick, but today we're going to add in, or we're going to start with that switch. So if you have a look at the knee video, we've been following that as well. We had a similar kind of movement of our feet, where we're basically swapping our stance. Still keeping my hips squared. I'm not turning my hips away from the target. I'm here, still facing the target, just swapping my feet. From that swap, I'll bring my left leg on my lead side now, kicking all the way through. Everything else applies the same. If I'm kicking my left leg, left arm swings, yeah? There's a little bit of movement in my hands here. See if you guys can catch that movement and pick it up. I'll try and break it down a little bit more, yeah? Otherwise, for now, just think about those points. Switching, leaning towards my side that I want to kick to, here, kick, and bring it back. Again, in your stance, switch, kick, and bring it back. All right, one more in static, in your stance, switch, kick, and bring it back. So again, I'm rotating, heel comes off the ground, I'm letting my hip kick all the way through, nice and relaxed for now, just making sure that I'm not falling away with the kick. So I don't want to see you guys do this, where when you're kicking, most of your weight's actually falling backwards, yeah? So when you're kicking, you think about throwing your weight forward, but not falling forward either. So somewhere in the middle, okay? So don't want to see you guys do this, whoop, falling back. Don't want to see you guys do this as well, whoop, and falling forward without controlling your body. So when you're shadowboxing at home, you're practicing solo and you're starting out, think about balance and good control. So you should be able to balance, relax, control, and feel comfortable with it, okay? Power will come later. All right, so let's throw a couple more static switch kicks. So again, I'm here, I'm switching. So when I switch, guys, now let's talk about the arms. When I'm switching, my guard's over here, right? When I switch my feet, I'm gonna let my rear hand come forward just a little bit so I can slip that front hand in between over here. So pop, like this, yeah? Or if you're looking at it from this way, pop, like this, okay? From there, after you go like this, when you kick, it goes back like this, all right? So the hands by itself is 1, 2. Yeah, so guard, 1, 2. Just little movements, 1, 2. Now with the footwork, it's 1, 2. Okay? So from the side, it looks like this. In your stance, pop, pop. So it helps me build momentum. The arms do a lot in helping you find a nice kick. So again, in your stance, find that switch with the hands now, kick through, and back. When you're switching, guys, similar basics as your stance. You don't want to end up in a straight line or pointing your foot in the wrong direction. I want to kick that way. So when I switch, my weight and my energy all goes in that direction over there. All right, let's do a couple more static roundhouse kick. Pop, kick, bring it back. And again, from your stance, kick, bring it back. Recover back into your stance. One more, kick, and back. Okay, bit of movement now, forward, back, side to side, in your space, let's go. So stance, moving around, switch, kick, bring it back. Good stance. When you're ready, switch, kick, and back. I'll try moving to my lead side now. Take my steps, nice and slow, taking my time, no rush, kick, going again, switch, kick, all right. To my rear side, stepping, and back. One more thing, guys, with the kicks, try and pull your toes back. So I don't want to kick with my toes leading, because when I hit the target and I hit the bones, probably injure my toes. So keep your foot nice and straight, or flex. And switch kick, pop, and back. Okay, so let's have a quick review before we finish. Roundhouse kick and switch kick. So always from your stance, roundhouse kicks, points. Stepping off the side, off, so I can kick all the way through. I'm swinging, if I'm kicking the rear leg, rear hand. Other hand, up, on my face. Switch kick. Switching my feet, energy going there. It's a little movement with the hands, and from there we go into pop, and we're kicking all the way through. Okay, so from side on, looks like this. From here, taking a step, kick, and last one, we have our switch kick, and bring it back. Yeah. So once you're comfortable, guys, you can add that all together, the other stuff that we did in the last couple of videos. So we had our jab, had our cross, we had teeps, or rear teep, rear knee, just go this way so you can see, rear knee, switch knee. We also had horizontal elbows, right side, and lead side. And today's class, we had our roundhouse kicks, right and left. Happy training, guys. Let me know how you go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.